his first time. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Ball 4. Joe Kelly will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. John Jay will dig in. He doubled his last time. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this won't get by the short. Jordy Mercer will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Come on, Pirate!
For the shortstop, Peralta. From deep in the hole. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
And this is one of those throws as an infielder where you're semi-expecting your first baseman to pick it. But then when they do pick it, you're definitely grateful. That'll be worth a little fist bump out to the inning for that one.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Throwing to second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett.
Garrett Cole will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Josh Harrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good. Starling Marte will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Yasiel Puig will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Andrew McCutcheon will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is... Justin Wilson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Justin Wilson.
Matt Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Alan Craig will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the full count offering. Now a hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw back to first will not be in time, so they'll just get the 1 on the line out.
Now batting.
Matt Adams will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Matt Holliday will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Now a fastball hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Lance Lynn will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31.
Pedro Alvarez will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. Gabby Sanchez will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to take it in is Craig, and that's your first out. Jordy Mercer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Into the first base dugout, and he makes the catch. He took one away there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Almir Santos.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Adams has got it. And Yadier Molina will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Marte is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Johnny Peralta will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Mark Ellis will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jason Mott will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jason Mott.
Jose Tabata is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Starling Marte will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Yasiel Puig will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Edinson Volquez that gets the call. Hard hit towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Matt Carpenter will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Alan Craig will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Jay leading off second, now the pitch. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now a ball hit down to Alvarez. This could be 2. To Walker for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Matt Holliday will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd. Andrew McCutchen will lead things off here for Pittsburgh, and he'll have Pedro Alvarez set to follow on deck. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutcheon is set down for out number 1. Pedro Alvarez will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Pedro Alvarez.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Neil Walker will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. Swinging a tapper out in front. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Gabby Sanchez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Yadier Molina will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Mark Ellis will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Tony Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
No errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop, I need the top. All my people there in the back of the spot, let them the shot. Yeah. And you don't just wake up rich one day. This kind of life never just slip your way. I gave up taking carefree trips to the Bay. Cali bound is cause I got a flip in LA. Paris bound cause the new video's on the way. No breaks for me, no vacays for me. I advance a minute, boy, I live it. Why start shit you don't finish? I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop, I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot, let them the shot. Yeah. Drinks on chill, got drinks on chill. Lights get dim and I think I will. I work so hard that I think I will. Yeah, the long week, tight think I feel. History favors the bold. Dog, roll something, make sure my story gets told. Make sure our story gets told. The night's forever young, it's us that get old. Chance to do nothing. I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop, I need the top. All my people there in the back of the spot, let them shout. Yeah.
John Jay will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
In the second spot tonight,
Matt Carpenter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Carpenter, a real breakout performer for the National League champs last year, as he in fact led the circuit in runs, hits, and doubles. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. He's running towards second, swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. But you said it, by running, he does stay out of the double play.
Matt Adams will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Left fielder.
Matt Holliday is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season, an even .300 average, 22 home runs and 94 driven in. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Tabata will make the catch and the side is retired. Jose Tabata will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Way outside. 1-2. Had to protect on 1-2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to take it in is Craig, and that's your first out. Yasiel Puig will be the batter. Now the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Way up there on the infield. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Andrew McCutchen will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Yadier Molina is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Johnny Peralta will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Here's a ground ball to first. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. Oh, look out now. Guys don't like it when you miss up and in like that.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Tyler Lyons shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The batter.
John Jay is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Matt Carpenter is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0. 2-0, base. And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And this is low, but blocked nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. A strike, and it's 3-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this is low, but blocked nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
And that's over, 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Matt Adams is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's pulled 3-2. Pedro Alvarez will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Gabby Sanchez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
The shortstop, Jordy.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses, it's 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And Holiday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, one thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Yadier Molina will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. And Molina's aboard a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Brian Morris is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Johnny Peralta is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Tyler Lyons will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Throw gets him 2 down. John Jay will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Neil Walker will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Therefore, it is Craig, and he'll put it away for the first out. Chris Stewart steps in now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Brian Morris will indeed get a chance here as with 2 outs they decide not to burn a pinch hitter for him just yet. Chris Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is fouled back and out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And from deep. Jared Hughes is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Matt Carpenter is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right.